Alright, now let's solve for the rational. So we have this example, which is 5x cubed minus 2 all over x squared. The first thing that you have to do is that you have to make sure that these numbers will turn into a fractional form by separating them. So this also makes it much easier for you to divide, and it's also much easier for you to convert that into unit standard and positive. So we have 5x cubed over x squared minus 2 over x squared. And then after that, you have to subtract this one, which also equals to 1. And we know that it is understandable since x also already have a x1 of 1. So we have 5x, and this one will be 2 over x squared. To make it much easier for you to solve, we can now express this into its negative form by following the laws of exponent. So by copying this one, 5x, then we have to make this numerator our coefficient, then x, since this one is positive, this will also turn into negative. So we have 5x minus 2x raised to the power of negative 2. This will now turn into y, which will be useful for later, and this one will be used for our solution. Now let's write it down. 5x minus 2x. Our next step for us to do that is by substitute the y and x with its respective rule, like 5 plus delta y and x plus delta x. So let's do that. Y plus delta y is equals to 5x plus delta x 2 x plus delta x square of 2. Then after that one, you have to distribute the 5 back to its x and also delta x, which also results to 5x plus delta x. Then after that one, you have to move the y into the other side, which also makes it negative 5. So let's write it down. 2x plus delta x squared minus y. After that one, we have to revert this back into positive. So this will also became, this one will be numerator, and then this will be your denominator along with your 2. This negative will also be positive. Plus delta x and 2. And after that one, you have to substitute this one. So we have 5x minus then after that you have this sign, you have to distribute it again to in its sign. Plus that one will also make it negative 5x plus 2 over x squared. This will be easier for you to cancel it down, the 5x plus also make it delta x minus 2x plus delta x squared plus 2 sorry. This one is 5 dot x, and then this one will be 5 dot x. This one will also be 5 dot x due to the distribution. Now after that, we have to find the common denominator, which is quantity of x plus delta x and also x squared. So we'll do that, and then we'll have to times each other with its respective numbers. So as a result, this will become okay, let's combine them. X plus delta x squared. Then this one, since it is negative, this will be negative 2x squared plus 2x plus delta x squared. Then after that, with the how to solve for this one, you'll have to expand this one, the binomial, which also makes that into x squared plus 2x delta x plus delta x squared. Then once after that one, you will also, with the 2, since if you remember, you'll have to distribute it again. This will also result in the example or our solution. It will be 2x squared plus, this one is negative. Negative 2x squared plus 2x squared plus 4x delta x plus 2 quantity of delta x squared all over x squared times x plus delta x squared. Now, is there really much the similarities among them? If so, there is. We have negative 2x and positive 2x squared. Now all it needs to do is that you'll have to crash it down, because as a result it's also turning to 0, which you won't have to worry about that. Which also allows you to have the answer of 5x. We can't forget about that. 5x plus 4x delta x plus 2 delta x squared. Then same thing. And then after that, once you are done with that, you can now divide that one, the x, for the delta x, since it is part of the root. Now let's try to erase this one. Alright, so we can now do that one. We can now make the delta x in the denominator, which also makes this one already have a delta x, so on. So let us rewrite that. We have 5 data x, then data x. Now the purpose for this is that you will be able to cancel out one of the remaining data x or as to reduce it. This one will also times x squared, then x plus data x. This one will be cancelled out. This one will also cancel out. And the others will get reduced. So 2 minus 1 is 1. Then also in here, we just have to let it, oh wait, this one is square. So I just have to let it be. So as a result, we'll get 5 plus 4x plus 2 data x squared, and quantity of x plus data x squared. Then once after that, we'll have to follow the limit as delta x approaches to 0. So any remaining delta x will also we also substitute that into 0, and this you will also left out with some numbers that it will be much easier for you to understand. So this one, with that in mind, this is supposed to be 5 plus, okay, so copy 5 for x plus 2 limit of delta x as it approaches to 0. Then on the denominator we have x squared, x plus 0 squared. Okay, now let's solve. Okay, so 2 times 0 is 0, which also moves that. This will be x squared. This will be, since you can, since when you times that by itself with 0, it will also it won't have any value at all. So this one will be x squared, which now leaves you with 4x over x squared times x squared. Now we know that when you times these numbers, it also means that you can also plus with each other. So that also means that x raised to the power of 2 plus 2. That's the product rule. So this one, 5 plus 4x, then x squared. X raised to the power of 4, rather. Now, we're not done yet because we still have to make that, or we still have to reduce that one to 3. So that also we'll also have 5 plus 4x raised over x raised to the power of 3. So this is the final answer. Now, in order for you to check whether or not that it is correct, we'll have to do the the quotient rule of the derivative. So let's have derivative dy over dx is equals to v derivative of u is u derivative of v. Your u will be the u will be the numerator and the v will be the denominator. Then over v squared. Now let's substitute that into the equation. So we have x squared, then your derivative of 5x, let's put our original equation. 5x cubed minus 2 x squared. So our derivative for 5x cubed will be 15x squared, and this one, negative 2, will be 0. It is constant. So let's have 15x squared minus our u is 5x cubed minus 2. Then our derivative for x squared is 2x. Now, Bar, how did you figure out that it is 2x? That is quite simple. This one already has 1. Since we already know that our x already has an invisible 1. So 1 times 2 is 2. Then minus that with 1, that would be 1. It's very understandable. Alright, now then divide that with our v is x squared. This one is already a power to power, which also makes that into x raised to the power of 4. So that is much easier for us to solve. Now, by using the rule as mentioned, you now have to plus that one to raise to the power of 2 and also raise to the power of 2, which also leaves you off with 15x raised to the power of 4. Then after that, on the other side, we'll have to use the distribution. So we'll have 10x raised to the power of 4. 3 plus, this one already has 1. So 3 plus 1 is 4. And then we have 4x. After that, we'll have to subtract that one. So that will be 5x raised to the power of 4 minus 4x. And then after that one, we'll have to do cancellation method. And then right after this one, since it is 1 over 4, so we'll have to make that into 1 over x raised to the power of 3. Since it is already been given and this one already makes it a fraction, so we'll have to substitute that one back in our answer. So this one will make it 5, and supposed to be plus. This one will, when we have to distribute the 5, it will be negative 5. This one will be positive 2. Thus, we can have 5 plus 4 rate over x cubed. So that is your final answer. Thank you.